Hello Ingestion, and welcome to the next edition of Everyday Essentials. I'm Dr. Scott Johnson, and it's my pleasure to be with you again to share some more tips on how to use your Ameo essential oils. So today I wanted to discuss oral administration of essential oils. Now I know this can be a controversial topic, and there are some deep convictions on the subject. A lot of that has to do with traditional aromatherapy versus a more modern or progressive approach to aromatherapy. And I go into greater detail on a blog. If you're interested in that, then I'll post that in the comments so that you can read more about the controversy and kind of the background behind it. But today I wanted to focus on how to use essential oils orally. And first I want to talk about that the scientific community definitely accepts, members of the scientific community definitely accept the use of essential oils orally or ingesting them, because there's multiple clinical studies where they were used very safely without harmful or adverse effects. In fact, some of the studies showed that the placebo actually caused more adverse reactions than the essential oils. So that tells you the safety record of the ingesting essential oils. For example, lavender is commonly used. There's multiple studies on lavender, and it's used to calm anxious feelings. In the scientific literature, where 80 milligrams was used either once or twice daily. 80 milligrams is about 1 or 2 drops of essential oil, just to put that into drops. Peppermint is another one that's frequently used in the literature and in clinical studies, supporting digestive comfort. And that is typically used at a dose of 0.2 milliliters. And that's used before each meal. So 0.2 milliliters, you're looking about 3 to 4 drops of essential oil. Another one that I wanted to mention is the European Medicines Agency has a monograph available for eucalyptus essential oil, where they recommend that eucalyptus essential oil be used from 100 to 200 milligrams up to 5 times daily. So that's 2 to 4 drops up to 5 times daily of eucalyptus oil. And even essential oils have been used in clinical research with children as young as 3 years old, that they use rose essential oil based on weight. It was 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. Now, I typically don't recommend using them that young, because I think that the child needs to be able to voice if they're having any digestive discomfort or any adverse effects of it better than at 3 years old. So I typically say you need to wait until 6 years old. In addition, the body is used to processing constituents that are commonly found in essential oils. Limonene is a great example, which is rich in our citrus oils and other needle oils. That can be found in things like when you drink your orange juice or your grapefruit juice. That will provide you a small amount of the limonene. It's also found in pepper, so as you add pepper to your meals, your body is used to consuming that limonene constituent. We can talk about linalool. Linalool is one of the primary constituents found in lavender essential oil, and it's one that is also found in apricots and papayas and cranberries. And so you're getting some linalool through that. So your body is used to seeing that constituent in the digestive tract and metabolizing and processing it. Eugenol is another one. Eugenol is found in your clove essential oil, and eugenol can be found in coffee and peaches and bananas. And so you are frequently exposed to these kind of constituents that are found in essential oils. So your body is used to processing them. One thing I will say about essential oils is you do need to have a better understanding of essential oils as far as their chemistry or the constituents that make the essential oils up, the safety and proper dosing. And so in order to use essential oils orally, you should have that kind of knowledge behind you. And so you really can look in any of these 3 books of mine that I have over here that will allow you to get that knowledge so that you can become more familiar, more knowledgeable in oral administration of essential oils and be more comfortable with that. So let's talk about first the preferred way to use essential oils. That's with capsules, which we have available to you. There are these empty veggie caps that are really easy to use, and so I want to just show you how you can do that. There's two halves, one's larger and the other one's smaller. And so, for example, if we wanted the digestive comfort that's typically used in the clinical studies, then we'd simply take the bigger half and put the 3 to 4 drops of the peppermint oil in it. Now, it's a good idea to probably fill the rest of the capsule with some of the coconut oil or another vegetable oil if you have that. That can actually help to improve the absorption of the oils that you're using, as well as just kind of acts as a diluent for the oils. And so I have my pipette here. You can just squeeze it right out of the bottle if you want, but it's a little messier, so I got my Ameo pipettes. It makes it easier so that you don't have such of a mess and spilling the coconut oil. So you'll put that in there, and then it's just a matter of putting the smaller end on and squeezing it until you feel it press together fully. Sometimes it makes almost like a little clicking noise. So now you know that that's put together and that capsule is ready for consumption. So you'll take that with water and food, preferably. So that's the preferred way. The reason it's preferred is because that helps the oils survive past the stomach and get into the intestinal tract where it can be better absorbed. Lipids are meant to be absorbed in the intestines, and so it also can reduce any digestive discomfort, any irritation that could occur. So that's the preferred way, is through your capsules. Now, another way that we can use essential oils orally is with our super mix or our smart mix. So let me just show you how to do that. We take our smart mix packet and put it in the shaker bottle here. And once it's in there, we can use some mild oils. Some of my favorites are lemon and lime, so I've got my lime oil here. And just put a couple drops in the powder first, because this is going to help it mix up better. And then we'd fill this full of water and seal the lid back on and just shake it up. So it's that easy to add some essential oils into your daily use for the super mix. Another way that we can use essential oils orally is directly in the mouth. Some clinical studies have used peppermint directly on the tongue, or you can simply take it off and allow a drop to land on your tongue. You can put it under your tongue, which is called sublingual. That actually delivers the essential oils directly into the bloodstream through the capillaries that are underneath the tongue. And so that's one way. You just usually need to use mild oils, your frankincense and your citrus oils and things like that, to do that. So that's another way. Now, some of you may have noticed this is a little different bottle than our typical veggie caps that we have. And so I wanted to announce or introduce that we are going to be upgrading and enhancing the capsules that you can take your essential oils with. We're going to be releasing probably towards the end of April or maybe early May, what are called targeted release veggie caps. And so this is a special capsule which is designed to bypass the stomach. It will survive the acidic environment of the stomach for at least 30 minutes. So by doing so, it's protecting those essential oils from being degraded while in the stomach. So instead, they're going to bypass the stomach and get into the intestine. The second thing is these are designed to release at a pH of about 6 pH to 7.4 pH, which is typical of the small intestine. So the small intestine is where we want to absorb lipids, and essential oils are lipid molecules. And so it's getting it to release the essential oils at the right time for enhanced absorption or bioavailability. So these capsules will enhance the absorption and bioavailability, or the delivery of the essential oil into your bloodstream. So you're going to get more of the essential oil into your bloodstream. They're still plant-based, so they're vegan and vegetarian friendly. They are something that, because they help get past the stomach, they will mask taste and odor, so you don't get as much aftertaste, which is a great thing. And they can improve digestive comfort because of the special design. So I'm really excited to have these. I've been experimenting with them myself and with others that I've given these to, and they have been very happy with the performance of them and their improved way to take essential oils orally. So hopefully that gives you some ideas on how to use essential oils. I guess one other thing I can mention is you could add mild oils to your tea if you want to, or some people add them to their coffee, so that's another way that you can take them as far as ingesting them. So hopefully you'll learn how to do this, and so you can better understand it, have the knowledge and the depth of understanding required to ingest essential oils, so that you can use the full potential of essential oils and the benefits that can sometimes only be achieved through oral administration and a systemic delivery of those essential oils. So let me know what your favorite oils are in the comments on to take orally and how you're using them. Until next time, we'll see you on Everyday Essentials next time with us. Thanks.